What is a way that you can multiply things in your life and see things grow and grow and grow? What is the gift that keeps on giving? You know? And it starts with a G. We'll give you a chance to guess if you'd like. What is something that can multiply everything that you see in your life? Everything that's good in your life, everything that you see and appreciate. I've given you a hint already. Comment below. Let us know your thoughts. What is coming up for you? Ah, there it is. There it is. Jelani got it. Jelani got it right on the money. Gratitude. Gratitude. Now this message comes to us by way of a friend, Latoya. And she sent me this today by Dr. Joe. I'm sure you've heard of Dr. Joe Dispenza. And he says here, the longer you linger in gratitude, the more you draw your new life to you. We'll say that one more again. The longer you linger in gratitude, the more you draw your new life to you. These things, you don't have to chase what you can attract. You bring them in. You increase your energy. You increase your aura. You increase your magnetism. You increase your electricity. And these things, they are gravitationally pulled into your field. The longer you linger in gratitude. You know, they talk about the universe, and if you were ever raised in a way where, well, I was raised when I grew up, if I were to cry, you know, my parents might say something like, you better stop crying, or I'm gonna give you something to cry about, right? Stop that crying, or I'm gonna give you something to cry about. But what does the universe say when we are grateful? It says, ooh, if you keep being grateful, I'm gonna give you something to be grateful for, right? The more that we are grateful, the more we have to be grateful. It is the grand multiplier in life. We see things all around us multiplied when we are grateful. Hey, Elisa, thank you for joining. Elisa. Wonderful beings, thank you for joining. So, Eckhart Tolle says, acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. I love this author here, author of The Power of Now. You know, what are you able to acknowledge that is good in life? Of course, we could complain. Of course, there are so many things that we could harp on the negative, right? We could focus on that if we want. But what if we focus on the good in life? What could we multiply if we were grateful for the things that we have already? Establishing that firm foundation for which the house could stand. If the foundation is flimsy, everything else is going to be shaky, right? So how can you establish that firm foundation with gratitude, making room for a house of abundance in your life? Gratitude, truly the great attitude. Hey there, Haruka. What's happening, Richard? Thank you for joining. So realizing that gratitude is the best medicine. It heals your mind, your body, your spirit, and it attracts more things to be grateful for. It is the great multiplier that multiplies miracles in our life. I remember I once talked to this gentleman he was on the street. He was just so humble, so modest. And he didn't even ask me for any money. He just was so happy that I even took the time out of my day to spend a kind word with him, to exchange, have a dance of dialogue with him, because many people would just pass him on the street, not even looking twice, right? Just disregarding his existence. And he was just so grateful to just have me to talk to, somebody to listen, right? And I'll never forget what he told me. He said, If you're not grateful for what you already have, why is God going to give you more to be ungrateful for? If you're not grateful for what you have right now, why would you get more to be ungrateful for? And it allowed me to see the miracle, to see the multiplier in my life. I once seen a billboard on the side of the highway off the road, and this billboard said, clear as day, what if all you had left tomorrow was everything you were grateful for today? Think about that. What if all you had left, whatever you had, the clothes on your back, the food on your table, the money in your bank account, whatever, what if all you were left with tomorrow was everything you were grateful for today? What would you have left? Think to yourself, ask yourself, what would be left? That was a question I had to ask myself. Am I truly being grateful? Intentionally, with conscious intention each day. Am I writing down a list of things? Am I thinking about things that I am intentionally grateful for today? And how could that change or multiply the things that I see around me? I love this. Rhonda Byrne, author of The Secret and the Law of Attraction. Gratitude will shift you into a higher frequency. You will attract much better things. If you are looking for things outside of you, look within. Start to cultivate that inner love, that inner joy for living, that inner child. Be grateful. Just because, for no reason at all. And just because, you will start to see things pop up in your outer reality for no reason at all. You will see the clouds in a different light. You'll see the leaves, the trees, the birds, the bees. Everything will be another opportunity for you to be grateful when you establish new neural pathways in your mind, flexing those mental muscles of gratitude. It is a skill, it's an art. It's something that can be learned, and it's something that can be strengthened with use. And also, Aesop. Gratitude turns what we already have into enough. I remember reading in the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu. He speaks on when you are content with what you have, when you realize that you have enough, the whole world belongs to you. Isn't that wonderful? Realizing that you are abundant, you are prosperous, you are an opulent being. All that you need is within you now. And being grateful can reveal all those things in life. So, my friend, in conclusion, Albert Einstein says, there are two ways that we can live our lives. One way is to see nothing as a miracle, and the other is as though everything is a miracle. What do you look around you in this moment, right now, as you are listening to this, as you are watching this? What can you see around you within your vicinity that you could be grateful for? That you could say, you know what? I'm grateful for this in my life. Who are the people around you that you can say, you know what? I'm grateful for them in my life. What are the circumstances that have occurred, the events that have happened that you can say, you know what? I am grateful for this in my life. So thank you so much. Yes, Richard says, gratitude is the best attitude. I love it. I love it. Gratitude is my attitude every day, and that's how it's gonna stay. Yes, Lord. Shout out to my friend. Oh my gosh. And that's a wonderful thing too. Yeah, I love how Haruka says here, she points out, always reversing, always giving that other opinion, that flip side, that perspective that we need to kind of turn the gears in our minds. Haruka says, I notice that I can't be authentically grateful when I'm not accepting my light and shadow. And that's really important to know, Haruka, for people who feel as though they need to be all the way one way, or they can't accept one and they only accept the other, right? They try to shun the darkness and go into the light. Not look at the bad and focus on the good. Yes, of course, but we realize that there is an importance for both. You need the negative and positive battery to make the toy work, right? To make the toy light up, you got to put the light and dark, right? The positive and negative. You got to flip both around to make it work. The sun goes up, the sun goes down, so does the moon. And even in the darkest nights, we see the brightest stars. So balance. Just like Infinite Balance coming up in here. Hey there. Today I was journaling how grateful for my family and my gurus. Wow. Gratitude for your family and your gurus. Wonderful, wonderful, Haruka. Wonderful, my friend. So thank you so much for being. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for sharing your breath, your love, your light, your energy, your enthusiasm. We appreciate you today. Thank you for all the likes and shares. Definitely, if you're watching this on the replay, tag someone in this video who you think would gain value from this message. Drop a nugget of wisdom for us if you took it away from this video, or you would just like to impart something that could benefit us in our lives. Definitely, hit the bell notification next to my name to be notified whenever we do these live sessions. Check out the Open Palm Podcast. That is the Open Palm Podcast. It's available streaming on all platforms. The link is in the bio for you, your listening pleasure, and your daily inspiration, my friend. Be well, be blessed, be grateful, and make the rest of your life and the breath of your life the best of your life. Take care, much love, and we'll catch you again very, very soon. Take care.